Hey, my name is Mike, and today I am playing Pokemon Fusion Generation. For those of you who don't know, it's a Pokemon game with the emphasis on fusing Pokemon. And not all the Pokemon are fused, but you will come across some. If I remember correctly, it does have 5 generations worth of Pokemon. I'm not going to be able to recognize all of them, unfortunately, but I'm moving my mouse out of the way. But as you can see kind of right here, this is supposed to be Eevee with the head and tail of Pikachu. And that's just one of the many combinations in the game. So let's get started. As you can already see, I have played a little bit. I've tried recording this numerous times before, but it just doesn't seem to always work out. But I'm going to give it a try again. So the game starts off, as I'm pretty sure all Pokemon games do, although I could be wrong, with Professor Oak introducing himself. You know, the world is inhabited by creatures we call Pokemon, things of that nature. Except, I'm the Hoenn champion. But he doesn't know if I'm a boy or a girl. Right. Old age. It's not a pretty thing for you, Professor Oak. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're a genius, but you recognize that I'm the Hoenn champion, but you don't know if I'm a boy or a girl? Good job there, Professor. Good job. Alright. You know, someone should make a Pokemon game where you play as Professor Oak. You play as him and you battle through his dementia. I'm just saying, someone should make that game. Alright, so unfortunately you can't run yet. But again, you're in Kanto. Is that nature? But you can't run yet, and it's kind of stupid. And then you meet May, aka Little Shit. I'm sorry, I don't like her. I didn't have a problem with her in the show. I don't like her in the game. In this game, at least. She just runs off. Not caring. Granted, I know she's supposed to be my rival. She just does not care. So here I am, walking, and then you come here, you see her again. And now she's like, oh, right. Use your running shoes. And she tells you how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take this time to talk about something real quick. If you'll notice, there's no music from the game. Reason being is because if there was music, I would probably have to yell to be heard. So if you want to disable your music, because it does come automatically enabled, what you do is you hit F1, and it brings up this nice little game properties menu. And in here you can change the keyboard buttons, or if you're using a gamepad. But if you uncheck these two, there's no more music. Another menu I want to show is the options. Oh, wrong button. The options menu. You can change text speed, the battle scene. I have my battle scene off because I don't really want to see them doing this, that. Like, I do not care. Ooh, Ember, you're gonna see some flames. Ooh, this, you're gonna, like, I just don't care. It just takes up a little bit of time. Granted, it's only a couple of seconds. A couple of seconds adds up after a while. Alright, so we're gonna go down. And now you're about to see, oh, you might think, oh, I have no Pokemon, or I have a team of Pokemon, right? No, what you're about to see is my one and only Pokemon. That's right, I'm a Hoenn champion with one Pokemon. That's right, people, one Pokemon only. Rayquaza! I probably butchered his name. Fire Blast on his Caterpie. Also, Rayquaza has no gender. I don't know if that's an official thing or not, but he or she has no gender. And that concerns me. Not really. I don't care if he has a gender or not. Or she. Or it. Or they. However you want to say it. So now you're in Pallet Town. Now, I'm not going to be talking to a lot of people. Well, at least for now. But a lot of the people in this game, by the way, if you do this, you can do this, do a little head bop. Time it right. Giggity. Anyway, like, he'll want to trade, and she's just gonna say, oh, you're a champion? Red and blue are champions from this town, too. Again, you can also barge in through people's doors. Like, barge through the door, now you're in their house, and you're running around. You can just act like this little pretentious asshole, just running around, and she's just chilling there, not giving a damn. In fact, if you talk to her, you can go upstairs, she don't care. You can run around this person's room. You don't know the person, you don't know her, you've never been in this house before. You can do whatever the hell you want. You talk to her, she'll heal your Pokemon, even though you're a complete stranger who just randomly burst into her room, or her house rather. This house, suppose it was like Gary's family, if I remember correctly. Except in this game, it's the professor's granddaughter. She doesn't give you a map. Instead, she will groom your Pokemon if you want. I don't really care. Alright, so now, we got a brand new Pokedex. So everything that you have seen so far doesn't exist. Anything you have seen or done doesn't exist. As well, you gotta leave your level 80 Pokemon with the professor. You now have to start up from scratch with one of the 3 original starter Pokemon to choose from: Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. I'm gonna go with Charmander because I like a little bit of a challenge. I'm also gonna give him a nickname, or her nickname. I'm gonna call this Charmander Petey. Okay, Petey. Here we go. Now, the reason why I say challenge is because the first Pokemon trainer, or gym leader rather, you have to deal with is Brock. That's rock Pokemon. Fire and rock, kind of difficult. And then you have to deal with Misty. That's water. Fire and water, I'm probably going to get demolished depending on the Pokemon I have with me. But I will hopefully get a good team, especially a Butterfree. Butterfree in this game is extremely useful. The reason being is because Butterfree has the moves which can confuse, put to sleep, paralyze, things of that nature. And in this game, it is extremely useful. Mainly because all these Pokemon, I don't know what it is. They just don't seem to... I'm gonna die. Unless this one uses Tail Whip. Okay. All the Pokemon in this game are extremely... I don't know the word that I'm looking for. But if you use Sleeping Powder, they're gonna fall asleep. If you use a move that will paralyze them, it will paralyze them. There's only a 5% chance that it won't. It's actually quite ridiculous. Also, experience. I don't know if it's just more experience or they simply level up easier, but you get a lot of experience. Or as I said, they just level up quite easily. Come on. So now they're talking about Bill. Bill is the guy who invented the... He gives you balls. Bill is the guy who invented the system to deposit and withdraw, things of that nature. Also, if you might not have read what he said, but he said it seems like a lot of Pokemon are, popping out. That's not true. Not once have I seen any Pokemon in the wild grass that is fused. I could be wrong. It might be a rare thing. I could very well be wrong. But going back to the Bill thing, Bill is a genius. Put 2 and 2 together. Fusion generation. How are the Pokemon becoming fused in the first place? Bill. He has a machine. He's fusing them. But again, it seems to be not so much a hush-hush thing, but it's not like he's just fusing Pokemon and setting them free. He's fusing Pokemon and giving them to people. Mainly, gym leaders. But here, this guy's saying, we've seen a lot of new Pokemon. I've never seen one. I've never come across one in the grass or anything. The only time I have seen a fused Pokemon is in a battle, whether it's a gym leader battle or against your rival, because at some point she's going to get fused Pokemon. But I haven't come across any. If you think it... Oh, come on. If you'd think it, in this area right here, since it's mainly comprised of Pidgeys and Rattatatatatas, however you pronounce their name, you'd think you'd have, Rattatatatata. Seriously? I'm gonna try one more time. Stop. Just get in the Pokeball. You'd think you'd see Rattata, or whatever his name is, with the wings of a Pidgey. You don't come across any of that. At least not that I have seen. So I don't know why he's so excited. And I'm gonna name this one Kurt. Also, I don't care what gender they are. They're getting whatever name I choose to give them. See, that one was clearly a female. Nope, don't care. Come on, get in the building. So heal. So you can't go up the stairs. Things of that nature. I'm also not going to be going into a lot of the houses. But if you do, look around. There's one house I'm going to be looking for in Cerulean City where on the table is either a Pokeball or the Pokemon itself just chilling. That Pokemon being Staryu. If you pick up the Staryu or the Pokeball, you get it. You get it. Like, you just barged in this person's house. You don't know them. They don't know you. They're not home. You see a Pokemon just chilling there, and you go, mine, and you take it. And that's that. That's all there is to that. So, now, since I'm not really doing like the dialogue or anything, because I don't really care, it'll take up too much time, they're waiting for Bill. And they're getting all pissed because Bill's not showing up. So now we're in the good old Viridian Forest. Hooray! And there's a Pokemon. I just wanted the Pokeball. I'm not coming across... I don't like catching Pokemon when they're already evolved. I know, it's extremely weird. It's just a weird thing I have. I like starting them off from scratch, especially in a case like this, where it's Metapod and Kakunas, because chances are they're only going to have Harden, which means I won't be able to win a match with them. I'm going to have to be switching out the Pokemon, and I don't really want to be doing that. I just want to, you know, here we go, Caterpie. Level 3, good. So, if I don't kill it, this is good. Okay? Because I really want a Butterfree, because Butterfrees are useful. Come on. Come on. Alright. Bag. Pokeball. Oh wait, I got a netball. No, it's not worth it. Maybe later on. I'm not going to use it on a level 3 Caterpie. Maybe later on. I don't know if you go into any other forests. Stay in the Pokeball. Okay. Caterpie was caught. Beautiful. Again, this is a female. You know what? Fine. Fine. This one's a female. I'll give it a female name. Yes. I want to give it a nickname. And her name will be... Samantha. T-H. So, Samantha. Samantha the Caterpie. Alright, so that's what I've pretty much done so far. This is just like a short introduction to the game. It is going to be a Let's Play. It is going to be a commentary. I'm going to make longer videos. But this is just to introduce it. It's really fun. It is. I don't really know what's much to say. Give it a try. Like, it's actually quite addicting. I don't know if that's just because Pokemon had such an impact on me growing up. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but this game is just outstanding. I don't know if I haven't gotten too far in it from the 5 hours or so that I did put in the first time. I got around to beating the 4th gym leader, and at that point you couldn't fuse any of the Pokemon together. But if that's something you can do, that's going to be an extremely fun and cool thing to do. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, then like it, subscribe, comment, whatever it may be. I'm not going to pressure you into it. Alright, so I hope to see you guys in the next video. Ciao.